I'm here with my big old bowl of soup. But a few days ago, and actually today, I was talking to some friends and colleagues about toxic people. And I hate that word toxic. We've used it so much that it's just one of my least favorite words. Anyway, we were really sharing our stories with one another about all the toxic people that we've had in our lives, meaning people who have either betrayed us or been dishonest to us, who have used us or took us for granted, people who just had one sided relationships. It wasn't give or take. I feel like a lot of us talk about toxic people in our lives, but the conversation led to something else, and that was us being the toxic people in people's lives. And I think that's hard for people to talk about. It's just easier to point your finger and say everyone else is toxic. Hey, I mean, and I can attest to some toxic ways that I've had in the past, which resulted in friendships ending, which resulted in estranged family relationships. I think we need to sometimes recognize when we are being dishonest or hurtful or selfish. It's very hard to accept that, but we all have ugly sides to us. And the one thing I like about Facebook features are the Facebook memories. I look forward to seeing them when I wake up in the morning. Not to live in the past, but to compare the then and now. Lessons learned, some of it isn't always pretty. And there was a post recently where that really stirred a lot of emotions because it was a point in my life years ago where I was incredibly toxic to a friendship, and I was the reason why it ended, and that was based on dishonesty and selfishness, not thinking about people's feelings, whether it was intentional or unintentional, doesn't matter. It affects other people, and I think you have to do more than apologize when you wrong people. You have to recognize why you behave that way. Obviously, try to fix it so that it never happens again, but also understanding the impact that it had on someone's life. And if they choose to accept your apology or not, that's really on them. They have the right to do that. So, anyway, I'm just rambling on here as I'm stirring my big old bowl of soup, lentil soup. I just wanted to get on here and talk about that because it was one of those deep thought moments. Because I don't know, I just get kind of annoyed when I hear people talk about, oh, that person's toxic, I don't want them in my life, but I'm sure you've been toxic as well. And I like using my own examples so that it hits to home. And, you know, no one's all good, no one's all bad. But I think recognizing when you are doing something bad and hurtful, trying to fix that, and also trying to fix those ways about you so that no other people have to go through turmoil and hurt. So, you're toxic, I'm slipping under.